There was a rich businessman who had 3 workers. The first worker he gave 5 talents, the second worker he gave 2 talents, and the third worker he gave 1 talent. Then he went away on a long journey. The first person with the 5 talents invested his talents and gained 5 more. The second person also invested his 2 talents and gained 2 more. And the third one took his talent and buried it underground and hid it. Then the rich man came back from his business trip. And the first person said, "You've given me 5 talents, and look, I've gained 5 more." And the rich person said, "Well done, my good and faithful servant. I've given you 5, and you've doubled it. I'll put you in charge of a few, now I'm going to put you in charge of many." The second person came and said, "Look, you gave me 2 talents, and I've gained 2 more." And the rich person said, "Well done, my good and faithful servant. I put you in charge of a few, now I'm going to put you in charge of more." The third person came and said, "Look, I was afraid, so I hid my talent. I buried it. So here you go," and gave it back to him. The rich person became angry and said, You could have put that talent in the bank and it could have collected interest." This story is found in Matthew chapter 25, verses 14 through 30. There's a couple of things I want to talk about. The first thing is they all had talents, some greater than the other. We all have talents given to us by God. The rich man gave them money. He gave them the talents. And God gives us talents and skills and gifts. They're not our own. When He created us with certain talents and gifts and skills and passions that He wants us to use for His kingdom. And God doesn't look at the increase. Really be careful with this story. Because notice when the rich man came back from his business trip, and the 2 people who had talents multiply, he said the same thing to them. Well done, my good and faithful servant. I'll put you in charge of a few. Now I'm going to put you in charge of many. So the increase doesn't matter. What matters is they went out and they invested. They went out and they put the talent to work, or their talents to work. The single greatest investment you can make is yourself. Did you know that? Invest first in yourself. Learn how to better your skills and your talents and your gifts, and you can better use them for God's glory and for His kingdom. And the third person had his talent because he was afraid. Don't be afraid. I know sometimes it's easy to feel like, what do I have to offer? What do I have to give? And then when we play that comparison game, where we compare ourselves to someone else, say, well, I can't do what they do. I can't do what he does or what she does. Well, I don't have enough talent or skills or gifts. I don't have enough money. So we take our talent and we hide them. And we keep them hidden from the world and from God. And God can do a lot with little, which I'm going to make another video about that. So that's coming soon. So I just want to encourage you today to find out what your skills are. Find out what your gifts are, what your talents are, what your passions are. And when you find that out, learn how to use them in a mighty way for God's kingdom and for God's glory. And then start using them. Don't worry about the results. Start using who God's made you to be, how He's created you to be. Because remember, God doesn't make any junk. And you were bought with a price. So therefore you are very, very valuable. And what you have to offer is equally as valuable as well. And watch what God can do. God can multiply your work. And if you're faithful over a few things, God's going to put more things in your life. He's going to put more opportunities in your life to use your skill, your talent, your gift, to live in your passion, to work out of your passion. So use your gifts, use your skills, even in a little way, and watch what God can do. I love you. More importantly, Jesus loves you more.